because I don't really want to like bash anybody, but it's like you bashed me in the investigation room, so I really don't care. I don't care. I always want to do a story time. I don't care. I don't care. Do we understand that Peanut doesn't care? Good. Okay. All right. I'm finna tell y'all. I'm a little rowdy right now because I just ate my food. But sit up. I don't have no time. You better not fall because it's my new phone. We're gonna get another toilet paper roll because, yeah, I'll be alright. Okay. Got another one, y'all. Place that bad boy on there. Like that. Alright. I'm gonna pee real quick so give me a minute. Okay, y'all. So basically, y'all know. Okay, so for people that's watching this that know me, y'all gonna have to wait because I gotta catch up my subscribers on why. Like, you feel me? So first, I just want to let y'all know I got some new tattoos. If y'all don't follow me on social media, then y'all probably ain't seen them yet. My face. But I got one on the back. I love the one on the back. I love the one on the back. I gotta get this redone, but this is a heart. Got the one on my hand. You feel me? Do you feel me? I've been doing everything. I just like how my hands look. Ugh, that's kind of ugly. But the red make my skin look good. It's kind of peeling right now. And I take a hot shower, so it'd be like bubbling. I can't describe it. You know, if you got tattoos. I also cut my hair. I know y'all probably thinking this is not Peanut, but yeah. I love short hair. I didn't cut my hair all the way off in 7th grade. Like I was getting bald. I had a little design on the back. So me cutting my hair off do not like take away from my confidence or none of that. Most people be like they scared and stuff, or they can't wear their hair out. Girl, boy, whoever like you gonna like you for what you got. And I just can't. I was gonna try lace front, but I just can't wear them. I cannot. I don't like the fact that it's not my scalp. It be giving, some people here be giving scalp, like on a picture and the videos, it gives the scalp that it is giving what it's supposed to give. But in person, I don't care who you go to, you can still see the lace. I don't like that. I mean, they're beautiful. People be beautiful when they're around, but that's just not for me. I'll be like this, okay? Anyways, okay, so, hold on. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so basically, the night, this happened on the 11th, but I ended up getting booked in on the 12th in the morning. So, before we get started on this, I'm not putting no names in here. I mean, if you know me in real life, if you know these people in real life, you can kind of put the pieces together, bro. But I'm not gonna say no names because I don't really want to like bash anybody, but it's like you bashed me in the investigation room, so I really don't care. I don't care. I was gonna do a story time. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care. You can dislike the video. I don't care. I don't care. Do we understand that Peanut doesn't care? Good. Let's get into the video. And we're okay. Dang. All right. So this night, well, the day started off good. I was actually vlogging during the day because I was going to post a video. My plan was to go to Coco's Kickback. That was my plan for this day. That was the plan for me. For Peanut, that was my plan. I was going to go. I wanted to go show my face or whatever. And so, basically, that never happened. I never even got to go. I got dripped out for nothing. So, we were driving around or whatever. Went to the mall. Stopped at a couple places. You know, my friend got their haircut. You feel me? Just doing regular things. We went and got our outfits, picked up a couple people, you know, whatever. So fast forward to nighttime because the daytime really don't matter. If y'all want to know a story time of what happened during the day, I mean, I'll tell y'all, but it don't really contribute to what happened at nighttime. So we pull up to the Circle K. I thought it was Kangaroo. I kept saying Kangaroo, but when I watched the news, they talk about it was Circle K, and then they showed the store, and I was like, oh yeah, that was Circle K. So we ended up pulling to Circle K. Y'all know in Dothan how the Circle K got the left and the right side when you first pull in going this way, and then you got your other way coming this way. We're pulling this way. We parked right in front, right by the door. in a friend. I ran into the store, went straight to the alcoholic beverages, got my 4 Loko. I got the black and the red one. I don't know what flavor it is, but it was slap. It be slapping. I didn't even get to drink it, to be honest. I opened it, but I never got to take a sip out of it. By the way, I was sober the entire night. I hadn't done anything. I wasn't even, at this point, I was done smoking. Like, I hadn't smoked in a few days, but I was gonna definitely take a shot. Take a shot for me. I was definitely gonna take that. Anyway, so we got to the Circle K. I went to the alcoholic beverages, got my 4 Loko, and then I rushed to the bathroom because the clerk, his name Justin, he was doing something with another customer. It was a little white man. And so the other man was like older, you know, he was pumping gas or whatever. So he was distracted, and I'm not even gonna cap with y'all. I usually do this. Like, I don't care. Like, I usually get my 4 Locos and I just dip. So I had did that, went into the bathroom, put it in my pants. Like, what I had on was some pink shorts underneath the brand pink. Pink boxer underneath my jogging pants, and I had on the full suit of the jogger, like, you know how the full things be. Looking like a whole boy. I had on my 12s, my red and black 12s. I don't even know what I stood, but I just know I was dripped out, bro. I really thought I was going to that kickback on God. So did that, and I rushed out the bathroom and went straight out the door. I went into the car. I don't even remember seeing nobody get out the car, bro. I just know I sat in that front seat and I did my little laugh. I was like, because I was so happy. Like, I was really ready to get, like, I thought I was about to get turned that night, bro. So I sat in the car, put my 4 Loko down, and I ran back into the store because I had to pee. And I knew we was finna be driving around that night. Like, we really don't be going nowhere. We really just be driving around, vibing, listening to music, hanging outside the car. You feel me? Just living life. So I ended up doing that, and I went back out to the car, went back in, peed. I'm sitting on the toilet just daydreaming. Like, I was literally just like this. I had already peed and everything. I was just like sitting there. You know how you just sit there and think about your life? I got a fart, man. Just hold on. Okay. It's natural. I don't want to hear nothing about that. We just gonna let that pass by like that did not just happen. And I'm not editing it out. But yeah. It's alright. It's okay. Sit up. Okay. So we ended up. Why do I keep saying we ended up? We. Who is we? Me. Went back into the bed. I'm just sitting there. My friend come in the back. Like, I hear her screaming. Bro, what? Okay. Anyways. Sorry, guys. Keep on. I was recording another video and she keep coming in here. Why do you keep coming here? You know I'm in here. Why do you keep interrupting? Anyways. So I'm just sitting on the toilet. I started hearing screaming. It was like, ah! You know, like, it sounded like somebody shooting, but you just don't hear no gunshots. So somebody come into the bathroom, one of my friends that I was with, and they was like, Peanut, come on, we gotta go. So I started busting out laughing. I put on my pants, then I pulled up my pants, and then I ran out. When I ran out, I glimpsed at the clerk. That's what I do remember. I glimpsed at the clerk. He was on the phone. And then there was a fine light-skinned boy with some freeforms that was walking into the store. And I remember I had tripped in front of him. And then I had tripped over you know how when you pull in the parking lot, you got the little block right there. I tripped over that. And by the time I had put my leg in the car, we was skirting off. Like, my leg wasn't even fully in the car when we skirted off. Like, I had to hurry up and close the door. So we pulled out the parking lot. We ended up skirting off to the right. Skirting off to the right. And then we pull up at somebody. It was like a broken down abandoned house. It looked like a little trap house. And I don't even know what street we went on. But next thing you know, a few minutes later, I just hear a bunch of police cars. We just hear a bunch of police cars. Like, they was coming. And we seen the lights. Like, you could see a glimpse of the lights through the trees. I don't even know where we went, because it's not even no houses right there. But we seen them. So then I was like, bro, we need to go. Like, I had literally cracked open my 4 Loko, and I was like, hold on. Like, I was like, bro, we need to go. Like, you know when you get a bubbly feeling in your stomach? I was like, bro, we need to go. And this nigga gonna say, why? Nigga. So we ended up pulling off to the park. We went to Cordova Drive, which is what they said on the news, but it's called Morning View Park to meet. So anyways, We pull up there, we just sitting there, and then we started playing some music, and everybody had the car. We all just dancing and turning up or whatever. Homeboy came out his house, you know. He didn't even get a chance to like even talk to us, like, cause like everything happened so fast. So next thing you know, some bright lights come down the street. Y'all know how Morning View Park got the little one way this way, and then you got the one way that way. Lights coming from this way. Only one group of people in Doden got them kind of lights. Y'all know who got them kind of lights. So the car started coming this way. We ran back into the car. The cop pulled up right here behind us with the little flashlight, got out, flashing the little flashlight. He was like, "Where'd you guys just come from? We just got a call from a gas station." He was like, "Have you guys been here the whole time?" Mind y'all, I didn't say nothing. Like until I got put in handcuffs and put in the back of the truck, I did not say nothing. Like I'd be so calm in situations. I swear to God, I was just sitting there. He started coming over, walking up to the car. He started feeling on top of the hood, like, how long have you guys been here? What y'all been doing tonight? Blah 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 blah. Everybody just talking. I'm not even gonna say what nobody else said, cause I got some. So people was just, you know, it was just chilling. And then my homegirl, she was like, what you touching the hood for? She was like, what you touching on the car for? Blah blah blah. Blase. So he was like, I'm just checking. He said, I'm not touching anything. We're just checking. And so then he kind of walked back, but then he came back. Like, he didn't take his eyes off us until he seen that he had backup. So I'm telling my friend, I'm like, pull up. I told him, I told bro that like 4 times. I was like, pull up. Because everybody, I'm not even gonna bring up the past, but if it was my car, I would have been gone. So we were just sitting there, and then somebody gonna pass. I'm not gonna say no names, like I said. Somebody gonna pass me the Four Locos, because you know everybody else had their drink. So I got passed 2 Four Locos, and I'm trying to figure out, why is you passing me the stuff? Why is you passing me your stuff? You get rid of what you got, I get rid of mine. But I ended up getting rid of both of them, of course, smooth criminal. I got rid of mine, tossed them under the car, which I guess they found later. But she said she didn't see him. The investigator said she didn't see him. But I'm telling you, I told the truth about me. I didn't say nothing about nobody else. I told the truth about me, because it wasn't no point in lying. We on camera. I'm on camera. I'm the only person that got the blonde braids in a black jumpsuit. I'm on camera. So, I put the little things in the car, and then my homegirl started getting mad. So he was like, go ahead and step out the car for me. So everybody just out the car. They had put it in front of the little thing. And by this time, a bunch of police cars is coming. They were like K9s, the little long police cars, the regular police cars, like they just coming back. So she like, why y'all got all these police? Why is there so many of y'all? Like, I guess she had never been in one of those situations before or dealt with the police before. So she started freaking out. So, well, not necessarily freaking out, but you know, she was getting worried or whatever. So next thing you know, they slapped the handcuffs on her because she started turning up. Like, once you done activated that demon, it's no coming back. She's a gremlin. It's no coming back from that. So she started turning up, and they had brought the K9 dog behind her, and like while she was like this, because you know she in handcuffs, and she was like all that, like all up in his face. I was like, you was bold, baby, because I would have been too nervous. I would have been a little too nervous to be doing that, because I be feeling like you know how police are. They'll end up slamming you on the ground by the time you take a blink. So the K9, they had put a K9 behind her, and she was backing up on the K9. They had pushed her. You know how somebody like push you in your head jerk back like that? They had pushed her forward. So then at this point, they was like, slap everybody handcuffs on. They was like, put everybody in handcuffs and put them in the cars. So they figured out where we finna go in the cars and stuff. Everybody can put in handcuffs. I was like, guys, the only thing I said was like, y'all calm down. Y'all making it worse for yourselves. Y'all making it worse. Because when I had tried to turn up on the police last time, I got slammed on the ground. So I was like, y'all calm down, relax. It's no need for that. Y'all making it worse for yourselves. Y'all really making it look like y'all just did something. Y'all making it look like we all just did something. So when I got in the car, they was like, she's the only one that's calm. It looks like, you know, she's the only one that's not mad. Like, that's how you're supposed to be. You don't want to make it like you just did something. So everybody screaming, yelling. I'm just like, I was just like this. So they slapped the handcuffs on. They put mine so tight. When they had finally took them off, when we got to the investigator, my wrist was like, he looked at me. He was like, dang, like my wrist was like I wish y'all could see, like, you know, when something couldn't out of circulation, and I kept moving in the car, like, and then when they slapped us in the car, I'm not even gonna cap y'all. I had my little baby, I had it like this. I was like trying to, you know, I was hitting there or whatever. So he was doing a little paperwork, and then minutes are passing by. My homeboy was just sitting in his little cover. I busted out laughing in the cover. He just sitting in his little cover, like wrapped up, just looking. So I'm doing that. The man started doing paperwork and looking at people's names. It was like Layla Blau Brown, class something something, not what they junk say. It says something like not modified or something, not a big warning, low warning. Oh yeah, high warning, low warning, medium warning. Mine was at a low warning, which means I haven't gotten in trouble or nothing. Somebody's name came back up and they said they had a drug something. It said something about a drug charge or something. And then somebody thing had said 18, and the police had hopped out the car. The police was in mine. He hopped out the car. He was like, uh-oh, we got a problem. Somebody's 18. And at the time, I didn't know who was 18, because I was like, I thought we was all 17, to be real. I thought, you feel me? So next thing you know, they was like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and find somebody to come tow the car, and then we're gonna go ahead and take them to the station. So now we're going to the station. I remember I went that way. Some cars went that way. So we all going. We landed up outside. Now we all going up to the investigator thing. I've been here before, literally like at the exact same time. So we went up to the thing. We still in handcuffs. Go up to the little elevator. We sitting in the chairs now. I'm right here, like close to the little coffee room. My other homegirl right here, close to the coffee room. Other person right here by the elevator, and the other person was over there, like, we couldn't even see her because there's like a wall coming this way. And then you got the little breakaway right here. And then you got the bathrooms and stuff back there, lockers and stuff. So everybody had been investigated. They just going 1, 2, 3, and I was last. So, so they finally called me to the back or whatever. Everybody coming out chill. You feel me? Like, I'm like, okay, we should be straight. They was like, once y'all are done talking, y'all can go home. I was like, yes, we finna go home. Woo. He was like, but if you guys don't have a parent guardian to come get y'all, then you guys will be going to DHR. And at the time, like, I didn't say my mom and stuff, so like I kept asking questions. I was like, so am I going to DHR, or are you guys gonna let me go? Because I don't have nobody to come get me or whatever. And he was like, probably DHR. So I was like, okay, that ain't that big of a deal. I've been there and there before, you feel me? Nothing too major. So they put me in the investigation room. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, yes, ma'am. And so she was like, the first question she asked me was like, do you have a YouTube channel? She didn't ask my name. I guess she already knew my name. She was like, do you have a YouTube channel? I was like, YouTube channel? She was like, do you have a YouTube channel? I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, go ahead and pull it up for me. I was like, at first I was like, no, because I was like, what does my YouTube have to do with anything? And she was like, well, she was like, Blase said that you planned this, this was a prank for your YouTube channel. I'm like, soon as she said that, I'm looking at her like, I swear, like, I literally sat with her for like a whole minute straight and was like, she was like, yes. I was like, I don't believe you. She was like, she showed me the paperwork. Like, I swear, I know exactly what was said. This is why it's making me feel some type of way, because she showed me the yellow piece of paper. The yellow piece of paper. Y'all know if you've been investigated, that yellow piece of paper that they write on. And then they got the little scraps notes that they write on the white piece of paper. So she showed me. She was like, Blase said that you planned this, that you're the one that wanted to do the prank. You have the video and stuff like that. I'm like, ma'am, that's when I pulled out my iPhone. This handy dandy new iPhone SE that I got. I pulled it out and I pulled out my other phone. I was like, ma'am, there is no video on my phone. I gave her the password, TRUST4. I gave her that password. I was like, ma'am, look through here. I let her look through my camera. I've even put on my YouTube channel, and she even watched a couple of videos. I was like, this specifically of me, my daughter. You don't see not one prank on my channel. Why would I do a prank? I don't even have nobody to prank. I don't have no boyfriend to prank. My mama don't play pranks. And my little sister Lane may not do pranks. So it's like, why would I do pranks? Who am I gonna prank? Bella? And then who gonna prank rob a gas station? Who prank robs a gas station? Who? You won't catch Peanut doing that. And then who prank robs a gas station with no mask? Somebody had a mask. I don't even know who had the mask on, but they said somebody had on a mask. A few people had on a ski mask. I didn't have no mask. I don't even own a mask. Unless it's a mask for COVID, I don't own a mask. I don't. So she was like, somebody had on a ski mask, blah, say, whatever. So I'm like, ma'am, I swear to you, I was literally like so shocked. I was like, ma'am, I swear to God, I don't have nothing. I didn't even, y'all, on Bill, I didn't even know that was going to happen. The reason that before we even got there, when we talked in the car, we was like, okay, Peanut's going to the Circle K to get her for local. That's why we were going. That's why we were going. So I'm trying to figure out when did this even happen? Because I didn't see it. I didn't even see them get out the car, to be real. So she's like, yes, this is what was said. She showed me what was said. I'm like, wow. So you create a lie, knowing I didn't have nothing. Like, but why? It's just like, why? Okay, why? So, anyways, she's telling me everything. I just got my mouth around. My jaw is dropped. I'm literally looking at her like, are you serious? So I was like, man, I just kept on her. I swear, God, I know I kept saying, I swear. I was like, I swear to you. Literally. And she was like, okay. So she wrote down my name. She kept my YouTube channel, wrote down my password, and kept my phone. So my handcuffs got slapped back on, and now I'm back in my chair. And when I came out and they put my handcuffs on, I'm like, whoever said that, oh, mama, you blame. Like, I was crying, like tears came out. I was like, oh God. I was like, you feel me? I was like, no, that's wrong. And so they put me back in my chair, and I folded myself up. Like, you know how you sitting down in the chair? Say this is me. I folded myself up, and I just put my head down. And I went to sleep for like a few seconds. Not a few seconds, but you know why they was doing everybody else. So they start calling everybody else back into her office. And everybody else, like, I didn't even see nobody go in there until my homegirl went in there. And she came back out, and she was like, you could have told me that. You could have told me that. And I didn't know what she was talking about. Like, I was like, what? What's going on? Like, what's happening? So she called me back there. Baby, she started calling my mama. I'm like, okay, we finna go. They called my mom to come pick me up. Let's go. I'm about to go home. This lady say, hi, is this Layla's mom? She was like, yes, your daughter's been charged with how do they say it? Robbery of the first. She said, her and a group of friends went to the Circle K and decided to wear a ski mask and walk up to the counter with a knife and hold it up to the man and demand the money out of the register. I'm like, so that's what they did. She was like, I was like, what? And I'm looking at the officer, like, I started crying. I was like, no, this can't be. And she was like, they're being charged as adults and they will be taken to the county tonight. She's like, they're about to be taken to the county. When I started crying, I was like, no, bro, this cannot be. I was like, no. I said, why am I getting taken if I didn't do anything? And she just kept saying, you're on camera until we can get into so-and-so's phone and see the video. Because she kept saying that on the security footage, somebody was recording. And I was like, well, it wasn't me. So who was recording? And little did I know, I found out later, and that person didn't want to give their password up, but the lady ended up getting it anyways. I'm not even gonna say how she got it, but she ended up getting that password somehow while I was in the county. And they ended up seeing the footage, and they let me know I was nowhere in the video. It don't even look like I'm in the store because I didn't have nothing to do with it. So, anyways, somebody didn't want to get a password up, so I ended up having to go to the county. She was like, you can go home tonight. This is what's gonna like be the icebreaker right here. She was like, you can go home tonight, but nobody wants to give up the password. I'm like, if I knew the password, I would give it to you. I don't know the password. I don't remember stuff that's not important. I don't care. If you tell me something and it's not nothing important, I'm not going to remember. Like, why would I remember that? So she was like, well, you have to go with them. So now I'm like, what's the password? Like, I'm trying to think so hard. I didn't even know what the password was. So she ended up asking for my Facebook. I don't know why, but she ended up getting my Facebook. So I gave her my Facebook, blah, blah, blah. So she took me to the back, but like they made everybody go to the elevator right there. They took one girl down, and then they took the rest of us down. But before they took us all down, the three of us down, they put me to the back. She was like, I'm asking you one more time, do you know the password? I was like, ma'am, I do not know the password. You think I'm gonna go to the county and not give you this password? Like, fast forward, we get to the little place where they do the fingerprints and stuff. So we in a little table room, you know, where they have you waiting, and two officers just talking to us, letting us know like to keep our heads up, go back to school. You can always come back from this, blah blah blah. Be respectful to the officers when you get there, because the man was like, he had accidentally, if y'all get this, he had accidentally used to trip down the steps a couple of times, because he used to tell them, he used to go off on officers and call them out their name and stuff. But I'm not even disrespectful like that. I always say yes sir, no no, and stuff like that. So my other homegirl went, then I ended up going. So I'm doing my little fingerprint stuff. She was like, what happened? I was like, bro, wrong place, wrong time, wrong group of people to be around. She was like, this is so sad because I have a daughter. She was like, I got a daughter that goes to the school with you. I was like, what's her name? She told me her name. I really, to be honest, don't even remember the daughter name. I was thinking about too much stuff. Took my jewelry off, took my necklace off. They ended up losing my earrings. Like, how do you lose? Took my vape. They was like, what is this? I was like, a vape. She was like, okay. And then she put it back in my bag. And then do the little fingerprints, took my little mugshot picture, whatever. And then, oh, and then they took me back. Oh, no, the police took me. We went into this little garage thing, and then I went in his car, and then he started driving me to the county. So now we're in this little block thing. I had to do this, and then they did the little one thing, make sure I ain't have nothing, took my bag of stuff. Then they put me in there, go to the back. I did my coughing squat, put on my orange jumpsuit and my shower slides, and then they put me in the cell. I ended up being in the cell with my homegirl, and then we was just like talking about it. And then the lady came in there and she was like, y'all want a tray? We didn't even say nothing. She just gave us the food. We didn't even eat. I had ended up getting 2 trays in there. After a while, about an hour later, my homegirl ended up bonded out. And then they was like, I was like, I didn't even get to use the phone because I was like trying to see if somebody could come get me. So I ended up trying to call my mama, but she ended up, I guess, being asleep or whatever. And then I ended up going back in my cell. And then I came back out probably like an hour. I had went to sleep, then I woke back up and I was like, can I use the phone again? And she was like, baby, you might as well go ahead and start taking your hair out because you finna go to the bed. I was like, the bag? Like, I'm thinking the bag. So she was like, yes, you're going to the bag. And I was like, hold on, somebody could be coming to buy me out. She was like, you're still going to the bag and you still finna take the hair out. Like, she was rude and her wig was a little bumpy, so I couldn't see why she wanted me to take my beautiful braids out. She was like, you finna go to the back either way. So now I'm like scared, like my stomach was bubbling and my leg, like my heart was like boom, 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 boom. I don't care what nobody say, I was scared. So then I went up to the phone. I'm trying to call my mama. I ended up getting a hold of my friend. I was like, he had told me what he had to say. I was like, bruh, this was just so bad. Tonight was just so backwards. Ended up hanging the phone. I ended up telling her to text my mama. Ended up hanging up the phone. My mama didn't answer the phone, so I had to go back into my cell. They ended up cutting my braids up to where they see my hair at. She was like, do you want to keep your hair? Why would I keep the hair? Who keeps? Anyways, ghetto, just ghetto. She was like, do you want to keep the hair? Blah, blah, blah. No, I don't want to keep the hair, ma'am. Hold on, because my lips is a little ashy and it's making me mad. I don't even like lip gloss, but right now, it's going to have to work. Okay. She was like, go ahead and take it out. So now they cutting my braids off. I went into my cell and I'm just trying to go slow. Like, I'm just like, she was like, she ended up coming back in there. She was like, you need to come on. So now I gotta hurry you. I'm taking out my braids. And then ended up being done. I had to put this thing on and I had to go stand on the gray wall and they snapped like 2 pictures of me. My hair was looking a mess. Like, I guess they want you to look ugly in your picture. So I ended up taking that. Then they printed out my label, put my little wristband on. Hold on, I'm finna go get it. Bye, London. Okay, y'all, so this was mine. It looks so ugly, don't it? I'm trying to show y'all. That's what it looked like. I'm so freaking small. I got a text right there, so I don't want to put it on like that. I'm so small. I was literally taking it on and off. Like, literally. You're not supposed to take it off, but I kept taking my, like, everybody was flushing theirs, but I kept it because you got to have it when you book out. So they ended up letting us know our bond was going to be $60,000. I thought we had to pay $60,000 up front, but they ended up telling us you only got to pay 10%, which would be $6,000. So I was like, oh, I'm straight. I'm like, I'm straight. Somebody come to get me on God. I'm straight. So fast forward, I ended up being there for 4 weeks. Ended up being there a while. Everybody else had bonded out. Lil Nut was still in there. I was still in there eating. I ain't gonna care. I was turning them trays. Oh boy, the pasta salad, the cinnamon oatmeal, the cake, the cookies, everything. I was eating everything up and up. But basically, I ended up being there for, I feel like I deserved to be in there because I did sell the Four Loko, but I feel like I just didn't want to feel like, what the heck am I talking about? I just didn't want to feel like I was in there for being a part of that, of what happened. I was taking responsibility for being there for the Four Loko. That's how I had to put it in my head. I was like, you stole the Four Loko, Peanut, so now you're gonna do your time for stealing the Four Loko. That's how I had to put it, because I was getting angry. Like every time I thought that I would be in there for that, I was getting angry. So when I first went in there, it was a lady in there. She was kind of mean. I'm sorry for the background noise. She was kind of mean to me, but I ended up like breaking her. I was like, yeah, what's wrong with you? I was like, why are you so mean? And she ended up falling in love with me. Like, you're not gonna be able to be me around me. You're gonna love me and you're gonna be nice. So she ended up being in love with me, you know, telling me about herself. I ended up learning a lot about them, which brings me to let y'all know I will be writing my book, and I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm writing a book called November 1 because I was in cell November 1 because I guess I was a juvenile. But yeah, my book gonna be called November 1. I probably got about 10,000 words written on that thing, and I'm trying to get it published and stuff and out by the time I go to court. That way they can see, like, this is not, I'm too goofy to be in there anyway. Everybody kept on saying that. I was in there laughing every day. Like, I was always doing something dumb in there. I wasn't about to be sad in there. Like, it was hard for me to be sad in there. Like, I cried, of course, my first few days, but like, after a while, I was like, I mean, you gotta do your time for what you did. So at the same time, I was like, okay, I was coping to it. I had my little room set up. I had people handing me cookies, washing my drawers, everything. Like, I'm gonna do a story time on it, but my book is definitely getting written. I don't care what nobody says. My book is definitely getting published, and it will be out November 1. I want it at least out by my birthday. I know that's probably impossible, but my birthday is February 7th, so I'm probably gonna have a month, and I'm not playing. You can count me on that. You can make me stand on it, because I will. But just make sure, my advice from this is, I would say know who you riding around with, but at the same time, you don't know nobody until you get put into a situation where you have to see how somebody really is going to act. And I feel like nobody don't care about you. Like, no, when it comes down to it, nobody don't care, because I have a whole child. I'm trying to accomplish school. I had spicy balls being sold, which I sold one a day. Like, it's just so much stuff that I was doing with my life to do better. I had even stopped smoking. Like, I was doing stuff to make my life better, and people don't care about that. People don't care. People want to apologize when they see I was sitting there and all that. Like, no, don't apologize. Don't do it. But hopefully I beat my case, because if for anything, I'm innocent from that. I told them I would do the time for the Four Loko. I'm just not going down as being charged as an adult for robbery first. Like, I've robbed before, but I would never be dumb enough. I would never in my life be that dumb. Like, I don't even know why. Like, if y'all want to watch the news video, I'm gonna put that thing in the description box, but it was really just it really was just dumb. Just make sure that you know what you're doing, because baby, at the end of the day, the white man do not care. They trying to get everybody up off these streets, and they don't care. They do not care. I can't even go to school. I can't walk across stage. I can't go to prom. I cannot go to any games. I can't do anything. I could probably go to a game like from I don't even think I can go to games in different cities like Enterprise and stuff. I can't do anything. Like, I can't even go to the arc if I wanted to. Like, that's how bad it is. And I know other people don't care, because, you feel me? But I had a job. Like, I was doing stuff with my life. I'm not saying nobody else wasn't, but I mean, y'all, if y'all know people in real life, y'all know. But I'm not trying to talk down on nobody. It's just like, if you, like, come on, man. But we're gonna leave it at that for this video. I hit 30 minutes. You feel me? I'm supposed to be posting another video, but it's taking so slow to upload. This video probably gonna take slow to upload, but I'm trying to get uploaded by 9. But yeah, I'll holler at y'all later.